So I love decompression because it basically saved my life. Back in 2014, I woke up one day and I couldn't get out of bed. I had pain shoot down my leg like a lightning bolt. And I actually had my wife push me out of bed. I said, "You need to push me out. I can't get out by myself." And she said, "I don't want to." I said, "I'm not missing work." I come from more of a farm background. My parents are from farms. We grew up on 25 acres. We split a lot of wood as kids, stacked a lot of wood, carried a lot of wood. I know how to work. I could not push through the pain to get out of bed, but I wasn't going to miss going into work. And shortly after that, I got the MRI of my low back. And the MRI showed 2 huge herniated discs. And in the old days, it would have been back surgery. And my grandma had back surgery back in the 80s, and there wasn't any other options back then. And she had to have it, but she was never exactly right for all the years afterwards. And so I didn't want to have that, but the pain was so bad, it makes you think about it. Once I saw the MRI, which I actually had printed off, this is the MRI of my back in 2014. And when we look at this, the bones are the squares and the discs are the spaces in between. And the white ones are healthy. They've got fluid in them. They're nice and tall. They're not pushing back on the spinal cord at all. But when we come down to the bottom 2 at L4 and L5, what we see is that they're dark. So they lost their fluid, which makes them more brittle. And then it tore and pushed out. Some people call it a bulge or a herniation or a protrusion, but the disc is sticking out and blocking the spinal cord space back through here. And so I had some foot drop. And once I saw it, it's like, hey, I treat this stuff all the time. And so I put together a treatment plan, and I had my team set me up. They set me up like a patient to do the treatments on the DRX, to do laser, to go through the physical therapy process. And just 4 months later, I was pouring concrete with somebody. And not just looking at it, but actually 2 guys pouring 2 truckloads of concrete together. It was hard work. I was tired. I was exhausted at the end of it, but my back didn't hurt. And over the years, I've actually been able to be more physically fit, do more physical lifting and activity than I did 15, 20, 25 years ago. I can touch my toes now. I couldn't touch my toes in high school. So it has changed so much for me, but the biggest thing is that it gave me back the life that I wanted to have, which is being outdoors, doing things with my kids, riding 4-wheelers, motorcycles, digging in the dirt, being super active, lifting weights. I mean, I'm probably a little too crazy for most people, but it lets me do what I want to do.